Do you want to die once or twice? The Bible speaks of two deaths. You will not find the phrase first death, but second death is found in 4 verses. And since there is a second death, then a first death is implied. Here are the 4 verses where the second death is mentioned. Revelation 2:11. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Revelation 20, verse 6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. Revelation 20, verse 14, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Revelation 21, verse 8, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. How is it possible for someone to die twice? Jesus explains it in these verses. Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Luke 12:5. But I will forewarn you whom you shall fear. Fear him which, after he hath killed, hath power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him. It is clear from all these verses that the second death is the death that takes place in hell. That is the lake of fire, which burneth with fire and brimstone. Let's review the second death. It's for those that did not overcome. It has no power over the righteous. It happens in the lake of fire. It is for the unrighteous, such as murderers, sorcerers, and liars. It is the death of the soul and body, and it is only caused by God, which is why we should fear God. What then is the first death? Everyone who dies experiences the first death, both righteous and unrighteous. That is the death of the body, such as when someone dies in a car accident. The first death is physical. The second death is spiritual. What happens to the spirit at the first death? It returns to God in a sleeping or unconscious state. We read about that in Ecclesiastes 12, verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. Both righteous and unrighteous spirits return to God. Only God who makes spirits can destroy them, and this does not happen to anyone until after the judgment. The second death is eternal. When the soul is destroyed, that person goes out of existence. They will not live forever burning in hell because the soul is not immortal. See my video, Do You Have an Immortal Soul?, where I share what the Bible teaches us about our mortality. But doesn't it say in Hebrews 9:27 that it is appointed unto men once to die? Yes, it does. But note, it also says after this, the judgment. After what? After the first death. God only appointed for us to die once, but that is based on whether or not we choose to follow the Lord Yeshua, who died for us on the cross of Calvary. Hebrews 9:28, it says, So Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many, and unto them that look for him shall he appear the second time without sin unto salvation. All are resurrected to stand before God in the judgment. And then those that have rejected the sacrifice of Yeshua will then be appointed to die a second time because of their own choice. Revelation 20, verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. God has provided salvation for you and me through his Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. If you don't know how to receive salvation, then please watch my video, How to Live Forever. Thank you for watching. God bless you.